ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवत् गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यै स्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः। यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। Fourteenth verse. Matra sparshastu kaunteya Shitoshna sukha dukkadaha Agama payino nityaha तान्ते तिक्षस्व भारत यं हि न व्यथयन्त्येते पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभ समदुःखसुखं धीरं सोऽमृतत्वाय कल्पते नासतो विद्यते भावः नाभावो विद्यते सतः उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तः त्वनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः अविनाशी तु तद्विद्धि येन सर्वमिदं ततम् विनाशमव्ययस्यास्य न कश्चित् कर्तुमर्हति In 14th verse, Bhagavan says, Matraha sparshaha shitoshna sukha dukkhadaha. Matraha sparshaha Matra sparshaha means sense connection, contact between sense organ and sense object. And other all are the description of or adjectives of matraha sparshaha. So Bhagavan says, when these both come in contact, then what will happen? So first Bhagavan says they will giver of either shitoshna, sukha dukkha, mana. There is one qualification. Again, this matraha sparshaha. Second qualification is agama apahinaha. This second one. Third one is anityaha. They are anityaha. And that's why, for that reason, titikshasva bharat. That's why you have to endure them. In saying, we have seen in detail, but this matraha sparshaha and shitoshna sukha dukkhadaha is mentioned here. Ete means when these sense organs and sense object are come into contact, then they will give the pair of opposite. This pair of opposite is mentioned here as a ete. So now we can switch over here. So ete, these pairs of opposite, purusham, yam purusham, na vyathayanti. If these pairs of opposite do not affect purusham, even though we have seen the meaning of purusham, there are two. Ishvara, we can say is a purushaha. At the same time, Ishvara means manushyaha. Ishvaraha purayati sarvam. Whole universe, one who fills up with consciousness is called Ishvaraha, is also called Purushaha. Purayati sarvam is equal to Purushaha. And same way, Navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvanna karayan. Purushaha means who is sitting inside this body. That is also called Purushaha. Navadvare pure. Here Pura means the city. This body considered as a city, it has 9 doors. It will come in 5th chapter. But there Bhagavan says, one who is sitting inside the city with 9 doors, that person is also called Purusha. So here Bhagavan talking about what? Purusham means as a Ishvara or Purusham as a Manushya. So Manushya. because Bhagavan have never problem with any pairs of opposite. So here the meaning of Purusham means Manushya. Ete, the pairs of opposite. Ete Purusham Manushyam na vyatayanti. They do not affect this person or Manushya, and that person remain Samadukkam Sukham. He keeps or she keeps her mind balanced in both either Sukham or either pain, pleasure or pain. That person considered as a Dhiraha. Dhiraha, we have seen, means Viveki. Dhiraha, we can consider as a Karma Yogi also. So that person, Amrutatvaya Kalpati. Only such person is deserved for moksha. Whole focus of Vedanta is given only on mind only. Because in mind, Gnanam takes place. If mind is restless, if mind is full of confusion, then nothing will stay in the mind. So whole focus is Samadukkam Sukham Dhira, means there is no effect of pleasure and pain. So literally, that person's mind is calm, composed, and in such mind, Gnanam takes place. That's why Bhagavan says, Amrutatvaya Kalpati. Is deserved for what? To moksha. For moksha, PhD is not necessary. A person is PhD is not necessary. Even for the moksha, qualification is even any type of attitude is not necessary. Only Bhagavan needs is Sahaj mind, natural mind, who can receive everything. The Gnanam, as it is one who can receive, is called balanced mind. Bhagavan is only such, nothing else. If person is highly educated and mind cannot accept any Gnanam, so what's the use of that intelligent? So Bhagavan says, only I need a mind who can receive everything. We have seen Purusharshava means a person who we can find out, one who can stand out among the herd of people. There are many people. If person we can stand out, Arjuna also such quality. Because of his valor, because of brilliance, if many people are walking, among Arjuna is one of them, we can identify. It's called Purusharshava, and Bhagavan says, Ete, means Sukha Dukkham, Yam Purusham, Samadukkam, Dhiram, Na Vyathayanti. So actually, we can put last, Ete, Yam Purusham, Na Vyathayanti. Then that person is called Dhiram. That person we can call as a balanced mind, and that is only Amrutatvaya Kalpati. So if somebody asks, who is fit for, who is the deserve for moksha, the only answer is one whose mind is relatively calm, is deserve for the moksha, nothing else. We have seen everything. Now this Nasato Vidyate Bhava, and I have told this is a Granthi Shloka. We have to untie. In total, there are 4 sentences. No, actually, have 4. So first sentence is this one. Asataha bhavaha na vidyate. This is first one. Second one is sataha abhavaha na vidyate. Then ubayoho anayoho antaha drashta. Ubayoho means both of this sentence. Asataha bhavana vidyate and sataha abhavana vidyate. The meaning of both sentence, antaha, here is, we can say, anta is not end. Here the meaning of anta means nirnaya, decision. Nirnayaha is seen. By whom? Tattvadarshibhi. So this is We can understand like this. Again, let's see. Here it is given the antaha means ultimate truth. Otherwise, tatparya nirnaya actually. So first line is asataha bhavahana vidyate, sataha abhavana vidyate, and tattva darshibhi means seer of this the truth. Anayoho ubhayoho antaha. This nirnayaha drashtaha. See, again we can go for same thing. I say we have two type of our nature. Nature is also called dharma. That's why I have written. We have two type of nature. One is called intrinsic nature and another is called incidental nature. And the meaning of intrinsic nature is one who is always with us, one who never gets changed, is called our intrinsic nature. That's why I have written here, na agachati, na gachati. Agachati means to come, gachati means to go, which never come and which never goes. Always with us is called our intrinsic nature, and in other sense we can say it is called nitya. Always with us is called nitya. It is called intrinsic nature. There is another nature is called incidental nature. And the meaning of incidental I have written as a temporary, which cannot be always with us. Means always cannot be with us is called temporary. And I have given the example is hot water. We can consider as a hotness of the water, consider as a incidental nature, because water cannot be hot, is always cold or cool. But if it is hot, then we say this is something incidental. Agantuk dharma in Sanskritam they say. And I have written that in Sanskritam we don't, it's not necessary. Agamaha chet apai. If there is an arrival, it's called agamaha. Definitely it will go. It's called apai. It is called agantuk dharmaha, incidental dharmaha, or temporary. So when we are born, before our birth, this body was available. So we say our body was not available. And after death also, this body will be available. We say no. Then our body considered as incidental nature. Our deha is equal to agantuk or incidental. In which is never get changed. Intrinsic nature, another name of this is called Satya. Satya, let me tell you, people are very confused. So there is a one name is called Sat. Sometime in other Upanishad it gives as a Satya. Sometime in other Upanishad its name is given Bhuma. Another Upanishad it is given as a Brahman. In another Upanishad it is given as a Akshara. Etad aksharam aviditva yasmat lokat pretya sakrupana. So Akshara, and still there is a one name is called Chit. These all are synonym of only one thing is called Chaitanya Tattva. Consciousness, there are many names, like we have many names, pet names, same way consciousness has many names. Either we can call Sat, means existent, Satya is also existence, Bhuma means all pervading, Brahman is Nitya, not, we have said, not bound by time, place, Akshara, which cannot be destroyed, Chit is consciousness. These all are called one name is called Chaitanya Tattva. So Bhagavan has picked up in this verse name Sat. That's why I have written even Satya also. Both are one and same. But meaning of this is called existence. And existence doesn't mean is a inert existence, means is a consciousness. So Bhagavan has said in this line, he says, Satah abhavaha na vidyate. First line is abhavaha na vidyate. Na vidyate means there is not. Abhavaha means absence, and this is 6 by 1 means Sat. There is a no absence of Sat. Otherwise, we say there is a no absence of consciousness. So where this consciousness is? So in Bhashyam, that's why I have written here, in Bhashyam, Shankaracharya says, it available is Gatasat, then Gatakas, Patakas, there are many. So they have given, if we say, whenever we can't say pot, even we say, two things we say, I think I can able to write here. We say there is a pot. This is not readable. Let me write. We say there is a pot. Then we say we have to use there is a nothing. There is a clay. There is a ornament, clock. So everywhere we have to say there is something. In the same way, if you have noticed or not noticed, but when I say, yeah, this is a clock. So what does it mean, you know? This is the meaning, I know this is a pot. If I say, what is this? So we say this is a clock. But in our understanding, what we have to say, yeah, I know this is a clock. So same, I know this is a clock. Again, if I show, what is this? So we say this is water bottle. But we say, I know this is a water bottle. If I ask, do you speak, do you know Gujarati? So what we say, if you say, yes, I know, so we can say, yes, I know. Again, I know will come. I know Gujarati. If I say, do you know Chinese? So what we say? No. But what you say? No. But I know I don't know Chinese. Still we have to say, yes, I know. I don't know Chinese. When you say I don't know Chinese, means you know, you don't know. So Chinese. So everywhere in our mind also, there is a I know, whether I know or whether I don't know. In between, I know will remain. This I know, we can say, is nothing but Chit or Sat, means consciousness, nothing. Let me put as a consciousness only. Same way, external world, we have to say, there is a pot, there is a clay, something, there are many things. If we change, because this is keep on changing, pot, clay, water bottle, only remain is. So inside also consciousness, even external also consciousness, except this, Everything keep on changing. That's why Bhagavan says, Sataha abhavaha na vidyate. There is a no absence of consciousness either in this live body or either in external world. Everywhere is available. Whether object is there or whether there is a no object. Even if we ask any object is there, we say no, there is a no object. Again, we have to use this is. This is only is called consciousness. So this is that I have written is called Sat. This is Sat, but you have to, it may be confusing, then you have to write Sat is equal to consciousness. Otherwise, it may, we have problem. What is this thus? What is this Chit? So everywhere, there are many synonyms are available. It's called, and even I have written, physical body, subtle body are not available in deep sleep, but in with us, I is always there. That we have seen in Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti Avastha, so need not to go in detail. So in every Avastha, this I is always I am. Our called consciousness is always available in 3 periods of time. If body is there or not there, but this is called this Sataha Abhavaha Na Vidyate. And now, second line. What we say incidental. Agantuk Dharmaha, another name. There are names are given different, but meaning is the same. So mithya, and what are the mithya? So what we know, pot is mithya, gold ornaments is mithya, wood, furniture is mithya, everything is mithya. Then what is the real? Then we can say the Satya is temporary here inside this Jagat, chain is real. So everything other is mithya. Anitya are called mithya. That's why I've written everything is called mithya. And asataha bhavaha na vidyate means asataha doesn't have its own existence. Like what is the existence of poor pot? We say poor pot doesn't have any existence. It only vacharambana vikara. It only we say is a pot, but nothing is there. That's why asataha means mithya, and that asataha or what we call mithya, tasya bhavaha na vidyate. Asataha doesn't have its own existence. Still, I have prepared something for you. Hope it can be pictorial. Yeah, pictorial, you know. Everything we know, but still I have put in different way. Nothing. So there are many pots I have just taken. There are many pots are available. And again we ask, what are the cause of this pot? So we say, Ghatasya upadana karanam mrut. Here mrut is not dead. Here mrut is clay. Again, people have said, you have written, so mrut is equal, in Sanskritam it's called mrut. So Ghatasya upadana karanam, the material cause of Ghata is nothing but what? So we say clay. When we say this is a clay, means Ghataha is equal to clay plus nama and akara. So Ghataha, so what is this Ghataha? Then we say there is nothing, but this is clay plus pot has its own name and it says in own form. Means Ghataha is equal to Mrut. Let me tell Mrut means clay plus name and form. Akara means form. And if we take other Ghataha, all word of pots, is equal to saying clay plus many names and many forms is called Gata. So I have written Mrut Vividha Ghatanama Rupe Upalabhyate. We can say this clay is available in form of different names of pots and different forms. But what is the satya of this? Is the clay. So what I would like to convey at that time, if we say Ghataha, means we can say this clay is available in the form of Ghata, means pot. So if we say this clay is available in the form of pot, then our emphasis, our focus, where it will go? Generally, our focus is always in Nam and Akara. This pot shape is very good. Here there are many different type of pots. So generally, our pots focus are only in names and forms. And we know these names and forms are nothing but mithya. There is no real thing inside. So our focus always, never focus in clay, but always we focus on Nam and form. But when we say this pot is nothing but clay only, but in different name and different shape, then our focus will be changed well on clay. This Pujya Swamiji used to say, this is a potty clay. Potty clay means a clay which is available in the form of pot. That's why he said this is a potty clay. The clay is available in the form. In whole this Jagat, here whatever available, we can say is nothing but clay only, but different name of pots, different shapes, many things. There are small as something is there. Everything is nothing but what? Clay. Same way, I have taken another example and saying there is our ornaments. So I have shown, suppose I have Abhushanasya Upadan Karanam Suvarnam. Ornaments, material cause is nothing but gold. So same thing we can apply here. Abhushanam is ornament is equal to gold plus name and shape. So there are many shapes and there are many golds are available. But when we ask a goldsmith, what is this? This goldsmith will say, no, this is gold only. Even they have many shapes and form. So we can say other abhushanani means other ornaments is equal to also only gold plus different name and different shapes. So whole this Jagat of ornaments is nothing but only gold only. This should be our vision. Whole same way here, nothing but clay, because upadan karanena sarvam abhushanani upalabhyate. That's why I read Suvarnam Vividha Ghatanam, not Suvarnam Vividha Abhushana Rupe Upalabhyate. So this gold is available in different names and forms, but only, so we can say if suppose chain is there, chain, no? What we pair inside is chain? Yeah, chain. So when we say chain, then we ask from where you buy, our focus will be on chain. If somebody has wear this bracelet or some, what we say, kankan, bangle. If bangle, then we ask, this is very beautiful. But when we say, this is a goldy bangles, means our focus will be on gold. So the goldy bangles means the bangle is only names and forms, but there is a real is gold only. Because the upadan karana, material cause of this all ornaments is nothing but gold. This we have to fix in our mind. Material cause is always upalabhyate in effect, nothing else. And now, last one. What Vedanta would like to convey, and this is Vedanta would like to convey, whole Jagat. What is the Upadan Karanam of whole Jagat? Jagat means always you have to say universe, Brahmanda. Brahmand, or we say universe. Our poor Prithvi is very, very, very small when we compare universe. So whole Jagataha Upadana Karanam is nobody else but Ishvaraha only. It is Ishvara. So in Jagat, what is available? So I have written in Jagat, there are people, means all beings. So there are sentient also, inert also. So whole universe is mixture of Jad and Chetana. So all in Jad and Chetana, in front of us, what we are seeing is nothing but what? Ishvara. And that's why I have written Ishvaraha. Jagat is equal to, I have to write here, Jagat is equal to Ishvaraha plus innumerable names, innumerable forms, and even space and everything also included in Jagat. So we can say Ishvara is equal to Panchamahabhuta, Ishvara is equal to gross Panchamahabhuta, and whatever names, shape. So I have seen only short here people, but we can say whole universe, galaxy, everything is nothing but what? Ishvara only. So that's why Ishvaraha Vividhanama Akare Upalabhyate. Same Ishvara is available in Jada form also and even in Chetana, sentient form also. So with whom we are interacting? Either is Jada or either is Chetana. Everything is nothing but Ishvara. So suppose one person name is Suresh. Suppose I say this person name is Suresh. So what is the meaning of Suresh? So we can say Ishvaraha is now available in the form of Suresh. Suresh is only name. Some his mother is given. Suresh is his own body form. But what is sitting inside? Ishvara. Because Ishvara is Upadan Karanam of whole Jagat. Means with whom we are interacting is not XYZ, only Ishvara. If we have such buddhi, if we assimilate Ishvaraha is Upadan Karana of whole Jagat, so with whom we are interacting is no one else but only Ishvara. Then our attitude with related with people will be changed. Before that, we can also sometimes insult the people. Sometimes we would like to put down the people, everything. But when we understand to whom we are interacting or relating is nothing but Ishvara, so we start giving the respect all of us. And what will happen? Our mind never reject anyone. We can include everything. That's why I say, whenever Shastra says Mithya, it doesn't mean we just give up everything. Mithya means Ishvara. Whenever we say this is Ishvara, Mithya, it means it is Ishvara. Because name and form was nothing but Ishvara. So nowadays, if people, even many, one who don't know much Vedanta, immediately they say, oh, it's okay, this is everything Mithya. But we can't reject or we can't tell them Vedanta and just throw it out. Vedanta says, whenever Mithya, we have to more responsible because every Mithya is nothing but Ishvara. So always we say, there are two types of theory available in our Shastra. One is called inclusion. and one is called, what is called? Neti neti, what we say, exclusion. So including theory means mithya theory. We are including every people as a form of Ishvara. And if we live a life like that, everything is Ishvara, then only Chitta Shuddhi will take place. Otherwise, without Ishvara, how can we give the respect to each and every people? Whenever it says, we say this is mithya, but we should not reject them. We could not avoid them. We make more care for them because everything is Ishvara. So this I would like to convey yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday, on Saturday. This is called mithya. That here Bhagwan would like to convey. Where it would be. So he says, asataha is equal to mithya here. Asataha is mithya, but mithya, always we have to remember, is a Ishvara. Whatever mithya. More and more we accept whole Jagat is a Ishvara, then we don't have problem with any people. If we don't have any problem with any people, means Shanti, we accommodate every people in our mind. And if we are ready to accommodate people in every mind, then our mind never have any type of virod with anyone. Our mind will at peace, our mind will compose. And in such mind, when he said Tattvamasi, it will work. Otherwise, we have lots of questions. Asat is equal to mithya. But we have to remember, we have to live in mithyavad only. Again, we have to remember, we have to live in mithyavad. There is understanding, only one understanding, everything is Ishwar. This is the understanding, and everything here is nothing but consciousness. Paramarthik Satta is reality, but we have to live in mithyavad only. And when we live in mithyavad, we have to accept everything as a Ishvara, then our mind will be always at peace. Suppose again I would like to show, again one more thing I would like to convey is, there are many people I have seen, that's why I say Ishavasya Midam Sarvam, and Ishavasya Upanishad means everything is here, nothing but Ishvara. This vision of Ishavasya Upanishad. But when we say there is an ultimate reality, the Paramarthik Satta, no? Ultimate reality, and one is called empirical. So this is what we are living is called, what we call Vyavaharik Satta. This is called empirical reality. This is called Ishvara Srushti. This is the whole thing is created by Ishvara only. And Ishvara himself become everything. Sarvam Abhavat in Taittiriya Upanishad say. And what is the truth of this empirical or Vyavaharik Satta? This is only consciousness. Chaitanya Tattva Ekameva Advitiyam is the truth of this empirical reality, but this is only understanding. We have to live our life in this word only, and in this word, if we are not ready to Ishvara as a Ishvara Srushti, then how can we understand Chaitanya Tattva? This is understanding will remain in our mind. The truth of whole Jagat is nothing but consciousness. But to understand this, we have to live in Jagat, Mithya Jagat. That's why we cannot always throw out Mithya. We have to accept Mithya as a Ishvara. So this is Ishvara Srushti. It's called Vyavaharik Satta. Ishvara Srushti means we have to accept everything, start from nature up to the people. Whether we like or whether we don't like it, everything is Ishvara, then we don't have any problem. Then we can understand that Chaitanya Tattva is Satyam nothing else. But even some, I would like to say, suppose what is the truth of ocean? We can say H2O is the truth. And suppose a wave, he says, what is the truth of a wave? We can say H2, nothing else. But when wave is available in a wave form, then wave is wave and ocean is ocean. But understanding I am H2O, that fear, that limitation will go of the wave, but still difference will be available. The same way in this Jagat, even after understanding I am not separate from Ishvara, everything with Ishvara, but still Jiva remains Jiva, Ishvara remains Ishvara. That's why prayer works. Everybody says, why prayer works? But that's why prayer works. Because in this Srishti, Ishvara has all power, Sarvagya. Even like the wave, after knowing I am only wave, but my real nature of H2O, and I am not separate from ocean, but when at the time of wave, it remains a wave only, ocean remains ocean. Then it breaks, it will go under the ocean. So understanding, we have to understand, while is a jiva, even after knowledge, jivatvam will continue up to prarabdha karma. When this prarabdha karma will over, then consciousness remain inside, will one become the all-pervading consciousness. Like this space inside the pot, when it breaks down, it becomes one. Same, this is one type of gada, Bhagavan is given pot. There is a consciousness inside. When this will break, inside consciousness, as to become one with. It is not separate. As to. This one has to understand. So never neglect mithya is a mithya, because mithya is Ishvara. What we are studying is in mithya also. What I am speaking in mithya only. What you are understanding, everything is mithya. Only that click, everything is consciousness, is happen as a vritti jnanam. Still we have to live in here only. That Bhagavan would like to convey. And last one, Bhagavan says, Ubayoho anayoho. Both of this means which both of this? Sataha abhavana vidyate and asataha bhavana vidyate. This both sentence, Ubayoho anayoho of this vakya, antaha, the truth, the ultimate truth, drashtaha. Drashtaha means actually seen, but when comes as a gnanam, understood. This drashtaha is understood by whom? Then Bhagavan says, Tattvadarshibhihi. In Tattva Bodha also we have seen the meaning of Tattva Bodha. Here also I have written, knowers of the truth are called Tattvadarshibhihi, but in there is a Tat word, is a pronoun in Tattva Bodha, in Tattvadarshi. The meaning of Tat, this pronoun, we always use for the person or thing which are away from us. And in our being ignorant people, we always think Bhagavan is sitting somewhere else. So I used to tell, I know because only our Sachin Tendulkar, whenever he used to play, when he makes century, then he says thank you to him. He just upward his bed and he says some thank you. So Sachin Tendulkar's mind, where is the Bhagavan? Otherwise he said here also. But only people think Bhagavan somewhere else. That's why for Ishvara, we always use Tat is a pronoun. So for general people, Ishvara is from distant somewhere else. And Tva, the meaning is Swarupaha. The nature of Ishvara, Swarupaha, is called Tattva. The truth of the Ishvara is called Tattva. And it's seen by the people is called Darshibhihi. One who knows. Darsha means one who knows, one who understands what is the truth. This truth is seen, this Antaha, ultimate truth is written, but I can say is a Nirnaya, decision actually, Antaha, this decision taken by this Tattva-darshipihi. Whatever here is nothing but Ishvara. This decision is taken by this knower of the truth. This is the meaning of Nasato Vidyate Bhagavad. Hope this would be understood to you. Now, next one. It is only 5 minutes. We can just, I would like to give the bird eye view. We will see on Thursday now. But tat tu tat avinashi vidhi. Tat means that sat, that consciousness, what we would like to give the name. There are list of sat, sat chaitanya tattva consciousness. You have to know, you have to understand, it is a avinashi. The meaning of avinashi means you cannot destroy it. It is indestructible. It's called avinashi. And yena, because with the help of this avinashi, chaitanya tattvena sarvam idam tatam. So what I have told, the third features of consciousness is presented here. Tatam means vyapya. So vyapyam. So this avinashi consciousness, which is not subject to destroy, it is all pervading. Idam means this jagat. It is pervaded by everything. And asya satah tattvasya asaha avinashi tattvasya vinasham kaschit kartum na arhati. Nobody can destroy this consciousness. And again, Bhagavan has used one more avyayasya avinashi naha vinasham kartum na arhasi. Nobody can destroy this avinashi tattva. Nobody can destroy avyayasya, which is not subject to change. Nobody can destroy. The detail of this we will see on Thursday. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.